Just like a deja vu, we go to Juneau after reaching level 71 and do the harpy hunting mission. However, this time I discovered that Sightless Mind is a great area skill for the rogue class for leveling up, so I'll be using it alongside Magnum Break. Let's watch some of the clip here and I will remove some later. Removing some clips now. After completing the hunt, return to town and get the rewards. Placed all rewards to job level because we need to reach job 70 before base 99. Take the mission again, but before we return to the field, use some skill points to learn Intimidate and get level 10 Bowling Bash first. Looks like we don't need to use Sightless Mind since Bowling Bash is able to one-hit the harpies. We'll be removing most of the clips now. Like before, place all experience rewards to job level. We retake the mission one last time. Claim the rewards one last time, and let's change our location now. Let us do the Low Gramps daily turn-in mission here at the Eden headquarters. By this time, it is expected that we already have the skill preserve. Basically what this skill does is it prevents the loss of copied skill even when hit by a different skill. Now we are confident that we can carry the skill Bowling Bash until level 99. The Gramps mission this week is High Orcs and Bloody Butterflies. This won't be that difficult with the aid of Bowling Bash. Also, I think there is a different bounty board mission for the Freezers and High Orcs in certain towns. It's a good source of extra experience points too, but we won't be needing those. Let us just focus on hunting 400 High Orcs and Bloody Butterflies. We'll be removing most of the hunt now. After completing the hunt, return to Gramps and claim the reward. Same as before, place all rewards to job level. We now go to a different location. Return to Juneau to take the level 90 bounty boards. We are now going to hunt at the second level of the Nogrode dungeon. Sightless Mind plus Bowling Bash works very well here. Just don't forget to always check on your preserve buff because you might accidentally copy other skills here. Nogrode looks very busy at this time. This is my first time seeing a lot of mechanics here. Let's not be distracted by these farmers and stay focused on our goal of completing the bounty mission. Here are my current gears and stats in case you are interested. After completing the hunt, return to town and claim the rewards. Since we are only one level away from Job 70, I decided to place all rewards to base level now. Take all mission again and return to Nogrod. Job 70 is now reached. Only need one base level now until we change to Shadow Chaser. Base level 99 reached. We now return to town and do the job change quest. The job change quest starts here at Morok. Walking near this girl will trigger a dialogue. Talk to her again, and she will tell you about a visitor who went to the Rogue Guild headquarters. She also tells us to go to the headquarters to know more about this visitor. We find a group of rogues here who seem to be deciphering a code from a piece of paper. The scary man looked at my direction and asked for my opinion about the paper. Personally, I don't have a single clue how to decode these numbers. Good thing we have a guide online for these kind of brain games. The numbers say Shadows Atelier in Prontera. We go to that place. We go to the second floor of this workshop and find the manager. The manager asks the password. After showing him the password, he seemed to trust us now. This manager tells us that part of their job in these workshops include artifact excavation. He also mentioned a treasure that can only be found using specific passwords as clues. We agree to solve these passwords and go treasure hunting with the workshop managers. He shows us the password and we solve it. He explains to us how to solve it. We will just follow the guide provided online. We go to Turtle Island now. It is unusually very crowded in this map. Or was it really this mobby in this map? Upon finding the blue flame in the third map of Turtle Island, we encode the password that the workshop manager gave us. After entering the password, the Shadow of Deception communicates with us. We look for that Shadow of Deception in this map and eliminate it. We return to the blue flame now. Seems we are teleported to a different area. Click the box in the center of the island and another password is needed. The answer to this password is a bunch of letters. Just check the guide online if you are interested in finding it out. We get a key inside the box. We bring this key to the workshop manager at Prontera. It looks like he don't know the purpose of this key. He tells us to meet the other workshop manager and Rachel. We go there immediately. We look for the manager here. We show this manager the key that we found and he shares to us another secret password. I don't really get the password, but the options in the dialogue seem easy to follow. Apparently, the password tells us the location of the next flame. We go to the ice dungeon now. We find the red flame here. Upon speaking with the red flame, we hear the voice of another shadow. This time we need to hunt the shadow of illusion. We will just use basic attacks to defeat these shadows because they are not that dangerous. We return to the flame after we defeat the shadow. Like before, we are teleported to an area with a box at the center. Another password is required. Again, just follow the guide online to save time from deciphering it. After putting the correct numbers, we get another key from the box. We return to the workshop manager at Rachel to show him the key. He now tells us to meet the workshop manager at Juno. He also tells us that if the manager refuses to cooperate, we tell him this. Let us go there now. We now look for the manager here. Just like the previous manager said, he refuses to cooperate. So we tell him that we know his secret. Looks like the password that he got is a poem. Finally, something that I can understand. The poem hints us to go towards Niflheim. Let's go there now. Find and speak with the flame here, and another shadow will communicate with us. Like before, we need to defeat the shadow and return to the flame after. Teleported again to an area with a box at the center. Looks like we need to crack a password. Another key is obtained. We return to the Juno workshop manager to show this key. He instructs us to take all these keys to the manager at the Lighthausen workshop. Here we meet Vicente, a rather familiar manager since he is the same person in the Eslud Academy that teaches novices. Vicente is telling us the location of a statue where to use these keys. There are no fancy passwords this time. He directly said it is in Thanatos Tower. After arriving at the location, we see another box at the center of the map. We use all keys to obtain the treasure here. Looks like this treasure is not something that can be sold. So we return to Vicente with this brush. We angrily show the brush to Vicente, and he is visibly surprised when he sees it. He tells us that someone upstairs might want to see us. I think there should be a third option here. Doom K is convincing us to say goodbye to our thug life and live with a different mission. Well, let's not ask him what a shadow chaser is because we already want to become one. Job change mission complete. This was a lengthy episode, so I will be ending this here. Like always, thank you for watching. See you on the next video.